Welcome back to Ultras 11. Today we actually have another special little episode, considering the World Cup draw just happened for Qatar. So we're going to give you our thoughts, our reactions, and who we think will top the group and just, come out of the group in general, not just top the group.
Yeah, we're going to kind of go through each group, say who's in it, talk about who we think's going to make it out. I know some of them, the groups aren't filled in yet because of those playoff games, but you still can get a pretty good idea of
I was gonna say
who's going to make it out of the group. But yeah,
because I was going to say, regardless to teams remaining that have to qualify still, I mean, I don't really think they make that much of an impact.
Those are the teams I don't really see kind of making it out of the group.
Exactly.
So they still could, but I mean, it's the World Cup. We've seen crazier things happen at other World Cups.
I mean, we've seen teams not even qualify for World Cups.
Yeah, no, that's too soon. Too soon still.
Let's jump into this.
Let's jump in. We'll start off. We'll start off with Group A. We got maybe you know what? Hey, you know what? I like
silly
that.
Man.
We're starting off with Group G. No. Let's start with Group A. We got Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. What are your thoughts, Joe?
I mean, when I was watching the draw, I was kind of hoping Canada was in that group because of the simplicity of said group.
I think we all were, as Canadians were watching, I think we all felt like we're hoping for Group A.
I think Netherlands and Senegal make it out of that. But I do want to say, before you say your prediction, I don't even think Senegal should qualify. I'm just going to come on and say it. First off, you blind Salah and turn him into the Incredible Hulk, and you think that's okay. Find me another sport where you are allowed to, I get putting them off. I get, you
making
cheer
noises
loud, stuff like that.
I get that.
But to physically blind the man and shoot the lasers, and then the worst part is, after the game, how they had to get, the SWAT team and everybody to come, protect the Egypt players and walk them off because the
but it's
fans...
okay, it counted.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're trying to promote peace in the game, are you not? That's why you knocked out Russia automatically because what they're doing outside of the game.
But then you let these things happen in the stadium.
Exactly.
Nothing happens.
I'm sorry. I would say Senegal. You know what? You guys want to make these poor decisions, these poor actions, whatever.
Blame your fans.
See you later. You're done. Egypt. Thank you for staying humble and whatever. You're in now.
Exactly.
But
I agree. 100%.
Regardless, I digress.
I agree 100%.
Where do you stand? Who do you think
in that group? I obviously think Netherlands is going to top that group.
Yeah.
But in second in that, I think Ecuador.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see Ecuador, actually. I could see Ecuador.
Man, these South American teams, I feel like in the World Cup, they're always they know, man, it's their time to shine. They gotta step up.
And Ecuador didn't really have too bad of a qualifying thing. I mean, they have the same record as Uruguay.
Did they make it the last World Cup?
No.
I don't think they made it last World Cup.
Them and Uruguay, I believe, didn't make it.
Yeah.
Those were the two South American teams that were knocked out.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, now they're back in it, so they're not just gonna go down and come last place. I think honestly, I know Qatar's hosting it, and if they make it through, 100% this competition is fixed. But besides that point,
I was gonna say, no offense to them, any Qatarian listeners, just your team isn't there.
It's not there. You guys are hosting it. You made these crazy stadiums and with air conditioning and everything.
You see those things?
Yeah, that was
like something out of Star Wars. Yeah. It's like a turbine jet.
The amount of money they spent over there to build those things, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that group I feel like speaks for itself. Yeah. I mean, Netherlands will now has more of an incentive to play with the whole thing with Van Gaal.
Yeah.
Having cancer for the last couple months, actually, which he kept that a secret.
Yeah, that was surprising to hear the other
day. Hope
he
gets better, because he's a nice guy. I like him.
Yeah. You got to keep him in our prayers.
Always, because those do so much. Group B, England, Iran, USA, and a Euro playoff team, which, I think
that's the
Poland one?
Poland game.
Yeah, right? Wait, no, Poland is in Group C.
No. Oh, yeah. No, sorry, not Poland. No, not Poland.
Ukraine.
The Ukraine game.
Yeah.
It was Ukraine and Wales?
Ukraine versus Scotland, and then the winner plays against Wales.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one there, obviously, I think England is going to top the group. And, even if with the European team, I think the States come second in that group.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And the States make it out.
No offense to Ukraine, no offense to Wales, no offense to Scotland. Whichever of the three teams make it out of that, they're not good enough.
No. I think the States, they actually have they have a really good team. Obviously Canada.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously, we're better.
Canada's the best team, obviously, in North America.
They're not going to be as good as us, but in saying that, they got some pretty
they do, and they
pretty
also
good youth
they
on the
also
team.
have made it to a World Cup more recently than Canada.
We're talking about now.
Yeah, no, exactly. We live in the now.
We live in the now.
Past.
We live in the past. We're not Milan fans.
Italian fans.
So what do you think about Group B?
Again, Iran shouldn't be there.
Yeah, no,
because of what they're doing to women. But hey,
I also don't want that free pass for Italy to get.
No, I'm not saying for Italy to make it through. For me, at the end of the day, it would be whoever is next up, in their respective division. I would select them and say, "All right, here you go. You're going through now," rather than Iran.
Yeah.
But they're there, so they should finish dead last. England, I think, tops it, and I think that other European team.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You don't think the States make it out?
No. I think the
choke.
100%. I think Pulisic doesn't, even though he's the LeBron James of soccer, I don't think he has what it takes. I don't think any of them actually have what it takes to compete. And again, maybe they'll get off on a winning foot if they play against Iran or whatever, but I just don't see them progressing through the group. Not at all.
Okay. That's a very interesting take.
I'm an interesting guy. What can I say?
So now we'll go to Group C. We got Argentina, Leo,
Argentina,
Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, Argentina tops that group. They should go undefeated. They should, and they're playing some very, very nice soccer as of late too.
The form they've been on is crazy.
Yeah. I say then second place, Mexico.
Yeah?
I think Mexico.
Mexico makes it through.
I don't know why. Like, Poland is one of those teams. It reminds me almost like of a Turkey.
Yeah.
On paper, these guys have the expectation to be that dark horse and actually move through the line. Lewandowski's there.
Yeah.
Like, that alone is an intimidating thing.
Yeah.
Szczesny's their goalie. They have the players. Piotr Zielinski, they're all there. It's just for some reason these guys don't show up.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. So that's why for me, I just feel like Poland, maybe they could be a dark horse this year. Maybe it's their year, but I'm just going to go with the past, I guess. History repeats itself. Poland finishes in third place. Mexico finishes in second.
That's
Saudi Arabia, you guys won't. You guys will finish last.
Hey, you guys are there and Italy's not.
Yeah,
so
exactly. You have a one-up on us. What about you?
I mean, obviously, I gotta go with my boys, Argentina. My boy, gotta go first place, top of the group. They're making the finals, but we'll talk about that in another episode.
We did talk about it in an episode.
Yeah, I know. But
you said they win it
more in depth.
I do hope they win it, but I mean, I hope. I don't know. Gotta know.
Okay, no. So yeah, Argentina comes first. Second, honestly, I might agree with you with the Mexico thing. Yeah.
I'm telling
you,
I
might say the Mexico.
There's something about Mexico, there's not the glitz and the glamour behind them, but they're a decent team.
No, but yeah, they
against Canada. Don't get me wrong, Canada owned them, dominated them in every aspect.
But that's again, we're talking about Canada.
Yeah, but my thing with Mexico is I feel like Mexico is actually underperforming right now because I actually think they're a very good team. They have they're well rounded in all regards. They have a good goalie that only plays well for them.
You can't really judge them that much too. Like that game against Canada when it was here, it was -40,
and there was snow on the ground.
Poor guys, they were free. I know, they're not used to it. And it's no excuse, but I mean, I still feel like in the World Cup, they're gonna show up.
That's what I mean. I feel like they're just underperforming right now, and they could definitely be one of those teams that compete and make it out of the group.
Yeah,
especially with a group like that where it's. Mexico and Poland, I'd argue, are both two dark horses of the tournament that could surprise us. So I feel like it's just whoever comes out on top between that, them two.
Yeah.
Group D, we got France, the playoff, Denmark, and Tunisia.
Okay, well, I mean, I feel like the obvious answer here has to be France topping the group. And I mean, I don't know who the playoff team would be, but I still see Denmark coming out of that group.
It doesn't matter. I think it's Denmark. They're good.
The run they went on, like even the Euro.
Oh yeah,
they have a good team, and especially with like Eriksson and everything.
Eriksson's back in form too, so
back.
he's doing some like in his last. I was reading a stat. I think it was his last 5 games for club and country. He has 3 goals and an assist. Sure. So I mean, nice. I'm not going to be the guy that comes on and says, "Oh, Christian Eriksson's back, baby." He's doing
experiencing what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
Coming back from that and like. It's scary, man.
Yeah,
I tore my knee, and I know you did too. That was scary coming back from.
I still
imagine something with your heart.
Yeah, that's literally that's a day-to-day thing. Like with your knee, you just relax.
He almost died, man.
Yeah, literally.
He was dead. He came back, and
that's what I mean. Like for him to come back,
like you know how hard that is. Mentally?
This honestly could even be probably given his age and whatever. Like. One of his last World Cups too.
Like,
Same with Kasper Schmeichel.
I can't see him playing longer too because of this whole like heart problem.
Exactly. So this will be like one of those like swan songs. Like you know what? Let's go out with a bang.
With the swan song thing.
I love that word. I don't even know what
Last Dance.
I don't even know if swan song is the right like term. I'm gonna be honest. It just sounds cool. Group E: Spain, playoff number 2, Germany and Japan.
So, whoever the playoff is. Don't matter. I see Spain topping the group and Japan second. I'm joking. Germany second.
I'm going to quote one of the guys that we had on our show. Suzuki Honda isn't there.
No. So Japan.
No,
Japan last.
I think. Honestly, I'm going to agree with you there. Spain topping it. Germany second. Germany, I have pegged as the dark horse, and I was told later on by multiple people that Germany isn't a dark horse because they're actually a favorite. I didn't know that's what dark horse meant. For me, I thought a dark horse is someone you don't expect, like, not expect, because, I mean, whatever, but someone that just not with, like, their name isn't in the
You had
the
intention because, like the poor form they've been in the last couple competitions.
Yeah, that's what I...
But you can't call a team like Germany a dark horse because at the end of the day, no matter how bad, it's like Italy. No matter, like now we didn't make the last 2 World Cups, but in the Euro Cup, with the team we have, we're still going to be one of the favorites. We're not going to be a dark horse.
Yeah, but I feel like that term dark horse is...
Dark horse is like Canada.
Okay. I know where you guys are coming from, like what a dark horse is. But for me, I thought like you would also peg those teams that have been very underwhelming, not performing to like their standard, as like a dark horse.
No, I think that's the definition for that. I think it's just shite. Yeah. I think it's just shite.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go back to that another day too. But yeah, I agree with you. Spain, Germany.
Yeah, I feel like that one there just it speaks for itself.
Gonna be lovely to watch that Tiki Taka, man. Honestly, I'm so excited for that.
Joe, this is the big one. Actually, you know what? We'll save this one.
Yeah, let's do this at the end. We're
gonna skip Group F. We'll save that one for last. We'll do Group G now.
The
okay?
group we were supposed to start with. Yeah. Instead, we started with A. I don't know why.
Okay, we got Brazil, Serbia. You know who plays on Serbia, by chance? Do you know? I don't know if you know.
Adam Jajic.
No, I think he's the striker.
Oh yeah, Adam Jajic.
No.
Oh, Dusan Tadic.
Top goal scorer in Serie A, I think he is.
Oh no, I don't know who that is.
Dusan Vlahovic. Oh,
look at the time, man. I think that's all we have for tonight. No, I'm kidding.
Anyways, Switzerland and Cameroon.
I mean, Brazil tops it. Crazy fact. Brazil has always qualified for the World Cup.
They never miss a World Cup.
Holy jumping. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I read that last week. I was like, I never knew that. I thought at least like one they might have missed.
Yeah.
You got Italy back to back.
These guys are invincible, apparently.
Well, I mean,
they do have the most World Cups.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're tied with
one more than Italy, and they've never missed a World Cup.
So you're saying that they're not that good?
No, they're great. They're disgusting. But I'm saying like the amount of World Cups I don't think defines how good Brazil has always been.
This is a tough one. This actually is low-key tough because now that I know the proper definition of dark horse, those 3 teams could be a dark horse.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like
F, G, and H are like the most unpredictable groups. Like that those are the groups that you're gonna see on brackets when people start doing them for the World Cup.
Everyone's gonna have a different take.
That's what's gonna separate the winners and the losers. Is whoever people take from that.
See, and like that's the thing too. I feel like you could predict roughly who the first place would be.
Yeah.
But it's then that second spot that like you don't fully No, like every African team, I'll always say it. Every African team,
they always show up. They always show up.
Not only that, some of these guys are so nasty. And I remember growing up, my dad would always say, like, African players are literally the best players.
Yeah.
They have the speed, they have the power, they have the physicality, they have everything you would need. What lets them down is their finishing.
Yeah.
Obviously, now though, like they have evolved. Like it's evolved. Like you have guys like Mane, Osimhen. Like you have a bunch of like good players that could finish. So that'll be interesting to see. But in saying that, I think Cameroon finishes in last there.
Okay. Who do you think second?
Group G, it's going to be Brazil. And I'm saying Switzerland second.
Switzerland.
I wanted to say Serbia because I was thinking about their back line. They have Savic. They have Vlahovic up top. They have Tadic feeding, like that. A lot of the itches they have.
They got a lot of itch.
So, I mean, like, I do think they're a good team, but Switzerland, I think, has more of that DNA in them, like, more of, like, the international experience. And, like, I don't know how to word it, if I'm even wording it correctly at this point, but I think Switzerland...
No, they have the World Cup experience. Yeah. It makes a difference.
And let's get real, Shaqiri. Yeah. Shaqiri only decides to play for his...
not in the Euro Cup, he didn't.
Okay, it's a one-off.
Yeah, I think that's just like Juve. Italy just like totally just destroyed them mentally.
Yeah, but then when we played them after that, they were pretty solid.
Yeah, I know, but that's because they had us figured out.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like they Jan Sommer's a god.
Yeah.
Guy, honestly, I wouldn't want to play against him. He does some weird like voodoo magic while he's like on that
crazy
line.
Voodoo.
Yeah, I don't trust him. So that's my thing. Brazil, Switzerland.
Okay. So for me, gotta go Brazil first place. I
mean,
again, you're never like, even if in the World Cup they come dead last and they have a horrible thing, no one's ever gonna guess that because you're always gonna think Brazil.
Yeah, you're never gonna go. You're
always gonna go Brazil. So for me, Brazil and Serbia, I think, are coming out of that group.
Let me guess.
I think not even because Vlahovic. I do think Serbia will make it out of the group over Switzerland.
They do have. Don't get me wrong. Serbia does have a very well-rounded team, just like Switzerland.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I feel like I haven't seen Serbia around lately, and like they're one of those teams that like I don't know. They're too young.
Yeah.
In the,
that's what I'm saying. But now, at this stage, is when you're gonna have a lot of those young guys having this for the first time, and they're gonna have to show up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
they're
true.
They're gonna have to do something, and they're gonna have to prove why
it's their make or break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why it's a make or break for them, and then it's the big stage. Mm-hmm. This Champions League. This is where these guys need to perform.
Group H now: Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea Republic.
Well, I think Portugal tops the group. Ghana comes second.
Ooh, the Black Stars in second, eh?
Yeah.
Honestly, the way it's laid out right there, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea, I think it could finish that way. But I think Uruguay.
Yeah?
I think it's Portugal, then Uruguay.
So Uruguay second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say Diego Forlan. I think Uruguay has, on paper, a very, very well-rounded team as well, minus their 45-year-old goalie and their 45-year-old strikers. But in saying that, Suarez and Cavani, I mean, I would take them still. Suarez is still great. Cavani is literally the most perfect striker I think I've ever laid my eyes on. He runs up, he runs down, he does everything on the field. Like
for Uruguay, even if in the season Suarez and Cavani have gotten 0 minutes for their club, they're still going to get that call up, and they're still going to perform for Uruguay.
And that's what I mean. Like they're one of those.
Look at Diego Forlan.
Yep, Forlan was literally the perfect
no one knew who he
example.
was for 4 years, and then in the World Cup, it was the World Cup time, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, this guy's the greatest striker in the world."
The Jabalani ball that he made do some weird things.
Yeah, that ball a lot.
Well, yeah,
but goalie's
Forlan
nightmare was that
cranked
ball.
it, and you just see the ball going. I think it came back and then went in again.
Yeah, no, that ball was a nightmare.
But yeah, I think Uruguay is definitely going to be the second place team.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking about defensively
I can see it too. But personally, I don't know. I love Ghana. Always loved Ghana, man. Even in 06.
Asmo Gian. I was gonna say. And Quadro Asmo. Juve legend.
Boy.
Juve legend.
As I started watching them, man.
Ghana, I think they're good. I think they have a decent team, but I mean, I don't think it'll be enough. Like again, I'm thinking about like the defense. You look at Uruguay's defense.
I just think Uruguay's getting old.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Their whole as a whole team.
And I'd agree. Their strikers, yes.
Even their D.
How?
Those are defenders.
Jose Maria Jimenez is 26.
Who you put beside him? Coates, who's 93 years old, or Godin, who's 84 years old?
Okay, I get it. The core is slightly old.
I'm pretty sure they still have Laxalt as their fullback.
Legend.
He's 94.
Have you seen that hair when he runs?
Yeah.
But look at their midfield. Nandez, he's 23, I believe, or 22.
Okay, the guy in Khalidi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy over there, Nabil Fekir, if that's even his first name.
Nabil Fekir.
Fekir. Oh my god.
Fekir, the French attacking midfielder.
I meant to say.
You mean Rodrigo Bentancur?
Where
Yes.
did I get Fekir from? Wow.
The guy who was horrible for Juve and is still horrible at Tottenham.
No, but I think he's a good player. I personally hate him actually. I think he's a good player though. He's just very, very spotty.
You know what he is?
One game he's fantastic. Next he's just.
You know what he is? So this is average.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Okay.
He's good enough to be a soccer player, but he's just above average.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything.
I can't really argue it. I honestly can't because I don't rate him as high as everyone a lot of people do.
I'm the guy that rated him high.
Yeah.
But you know
No,
what?
I never saw
seeing
anything.
him actually develop, he plateaued.
It's just for me,
and I don't think that like we're saying with their midfield.
Mm-hmm.
For me, their only thing is Nandez and Valverde.
and you're forgetting about Torreira, Lucas Torreira.
Even he's older now.
No, he isn't. He's 26.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way
check,
he's 26.
Check, I'm telling you.
I'll check after.
He
But
broke on the scene at a younger age, so that's this is my only thing though with that midfield. Although it's young, although it's fantastic, box to box, everywhere in your face, pitbull like players.
Yeah.
Where's the creativity going to come from then?
Yeah.
Torreira and Nandez have the same profile in that in your face,
almost the
gritty,
same player.
small pitbull kind of guy.
Bentancur still doesn't know what
I was
kind of
going to say
midfielder he
Fekir
is.
again.
Yes, yes,
Why is Fekir in my head?
Stop thinking about Fekir. I think it's because he's just his FIFA card.
I
got
hate
so
him.
embedded in
I
your head
hate
'cause
Fekir. I hate Fekir with the passion. I don't know why he's stuck in my head.
No.
Regardless, Bentancur doesn't have any creativity
That's what I'm saying.
whatsoever.
He
He's
doesn't
like
know
a
what
deep line
he doesn't
playmaker
know.
at
No, he
best.
doesn't know what position he is.
Yeah,
he plays deep. He sucks. He plays on the right. He sucks. Plays on the left. He sucks.
Valverde's
midfielder.
good, but is he that creative force from the
Yeah.
midfield? Probably not.
And, and what else they had? And then two guys that are
there's
combined.
also Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez on Benfica.
Okay.
I think he's definitely going to become like a world class player. It's just a matter of with Suarez and Cavani. Does he start?
That's what I mean.
Play with
that's what I mean.
man?
Is it how much minutes is he going to get? With them being there?
That's the thing. I feel like Uruguay the last couple of years I've been seeing them always do the same 4-4-2. You know, sticking with the guns, sticking with what worked, and I get it. You want to go with Old Faithful, but sometimes a guy like Nunez would be perfect to burst onto the scene. Left back, they have Matias Viña.
Yeah, but it's still going to be Laxalt.
No. Viña, I think will start.
No, Laxalt.
Roma legend first off.
So he's definitely not starting.
Second off, I'm pretty sure with Uruguay he's featured a numerous amount of times. He's replaced Laxalt because he's versatile. Yeah,
replaced. So subbed into the game.
No. Replaced as starting role.
Yeah.
You know what? Regardless, Korea, you just have Heung-min Son.
Yeah, so I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like it. He can do so much, but I don't think he can do it.
He is Sonaldo.
Yeah. But can he do it against Ronaldo?
He couldn't even do it on a cold, rainy day in Spain.
Okay, now down
Group F.
to the big stuff.
Group
the
F,
main
buddy.
Group.
Belgium?
The group that it's the only thing that matters, really.
I'm curious to see Group C, too.
No,
Argentina.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Vamos, you
Yeah,
know?
Vamos,
I
Argentina.
got a lot of friends from Argentina.
My mom.
Your mom's not Argentinian.
That's. We'll get into that after. Group F.
Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Honestly, I'm going first with this. I want to see Croatia do well. I have a friend in Croatia right now, and I would love to see them do something. You know, I would love to see that. So my heart wants it to be Croatia and Canada topping the group.
I think we'd all love to see that. Canada at least being one of the
that would be ideal for me. And don't get me wrong, I really do think Croatia is gonna be like they are the dark horse. They are my dark horse. They are definitely my dark horse because everyone is writing them off because of the age of all their players. I don't think that's gonna matter one bit. Modric plays like he's 21 still. I don't like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm torn. I want to say it's like it. Logically speaking, I see Belgium, Croatia leaving that group. Sorry, Canada. I love you. I wish you make it out. No, you know what? I'm going bold.
Yeah? You're sticking with it?
I'm sticking with it. Croatia, Canada, buddy. That's who makes it out of Group F. Croatia and Canada. Belgium, just go suck one. All right, you're out of here. All right, yeah, like you're out of here. You guys literally are ranked number 1 for what?
Yeah, you guys have never won anything.
You won a friendly game against Cyprus.
Have they ever even won the League of Nations?
No. What have they done? Nothing. Your golden generation is literally. It's like saying it's coming home if you're an England fan.
Yeah.
That's all I've been hearing is Belgium's golden generation, bro. Hazard, Thorgan Hazard, Lukaku, this guy. No,
and I guarantee England will win something before Belgium.
100%, 100%. Don't get me wrong. I love Kevin De Bruyne. I do think a lot of their players are world class.
They can't.
But they won't do it.
No,
they make it out of the group. And then they do what?
Yeah, they lose
the first round.
They always only make it so far, and then it's they can't win. They choke.
This past Euro Cup wasn't that the furthest they've ever made it in the
Which
Euro?
One? Yeah. That was the furthest ever made it.
Like no offense, your golden generation is literally
you've been ranked number 1 for how long?
Again,
and
because
what did you do with
friendlies.
it?
They're not like they're a good individual. Like there's very good individuals.
Yeah.
But first off, your coach is Roberto Martinez, and what has he ever won in his life?
Coach.
Nothing.
No.
Fantastic individuals, but it's a team game.
Yeah.
You're not going to win a game or win anything, actually, for that matter, when all you are physically relying are individual performances of Kevin De Bruyne or Lukaku banging them in.
Yeah.
And we all know Lukaku is so inconsistent. Only consistent years, or like he's maybe had 2 consistent years.
Yeah, with Inter. And the first one, like, I mean, two years ago.
Oh no, I'm not even saying with Inter. I'm saying he had 1 consistent year with Inter.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then that 1 year with Everton. Other than that, what has he done?
No.
He's banged them in Anderlecht. Yeah. Okay, cool.
He hasn't really done like.
Yeah, like that doesn't his resume doesn't really impress me.
That's why he's never going to be like a world class striker.
Christian Benteke is better.
He'll be a great striker. He'll be known as Lukaku. He was a great striker in his time. But he'll never be like, oh man, he like a Drogba. He'll never be looked at like
no,
that, like
exactly.
A world-class striker.
He was supposed to be
He was
supposed to be Drogba.
I know, but
he can't do it. And
he can't move in the man. The Prem is not his style. He has to realize, hey, stop going back home.
Yeah,
you know what? Drop the whole love. Hey, you can love Chelsea as a fan. That's fine, but you're not going to play for them because you cannot handle the league. If he stayed in Serie A this year, man, he probably would have been the best player in Serie A again 100%. This year.
He would have probably brought Inter back like. He would have brought them further in the Champions League, I think, and they would have fought like they would have been a better fight for the title.
And he probably would have helped like Lautaro, who's struggling now, like that too.
England and Belgium. The problem is it's just too many individuals. There's too much like rivalries to actually like have that like cohesive unity. You know what I mean? Like Harry Kane, fantastic player.
Yeah.
But you put him beside Sterling, are they even like buds? No.
Yeah.
Like there's like that hatred and animosity because the club comes before their country. And that's what it's like for Belgium. Like, De Bruyne's fantastic, but do you actually think Lukaku likes him? Dude, I remember Courtois and De Bruyne hated each other because of their girlfriend. Yeah. And then Courtois makes a comment about, I showed her things no one, like Kevin didn't. What kind of teammate are you?
You guys are like, teammates.
That's why Belgium, I hope nothing but the worst for them as a soccer team.
Yeah.
I hope it's Croatia tops it, Canada in second, and Belgium will be third.
Okay.
That's what my bold take today.
Okay. I like it.
Hot takes and hot cakes, buddy. You know?
Okay, so I think top of the group. I think Belgium tops the group. Canada comes second.
After all that, you're really going to put Belgium?
Yeah. I think Belgium tops the group still.
I mean, the reality of that, like... I
think they're still going to top the group.
It's feasible.
Canada's going to come second. Croatia's going to choke because they're too old.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I know you were trying to say the whole thing that everyone says the age thing, but I think it is true. Like, there's too many people that are saying no, they're still got it. Then people saying no, they're too old, and I just feel like they're at that point where they're gonna hit a wall in the World Cup, and the age is gonna hit them, and they're not gonna be able to perform against.
It is curious to see like how they're like
Croatia's a great team. But when Canada has their players there, look at the speed they have.
Oh, no. There's no doubting that, like, if Canada plays their style, their game, they will... Do I think they're going to go far?
No. I don't...
No. And to me, it's not even about that.
I know they're my dark horse.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't think they're going to go far. Like, look at the teams like in the World Cup, and look at the teams that have actually like built. Like, look at Germany now. Look at Spain now. Look at France now. Look at England. Like, look at these teams. Like, I don't think Canada's going to compete.
Yeah.
But I think Canada's going to make a good run.
A guy I work with, Antonio, said it best about Canada, and it's literally the perfect way to describe it. This is Canada's first time in the last how many years they've made it to the World Cup.
Yeah.
This is like the game, the sport itself in Canada has been progressively getting better and better.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like summarizing all of that. Like, we've gone to this point that we've actually qualified for the World Cup.
Qualified. Like, look how much has grown in Canada now.
And that's the thing. Like, you could only see Canada as a nation developing more and more players.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is, if you look at like these other teams, other nationalities, whatever, you know how many Canadian players there are that aren't playing for Canada that could be?
Oh, no, I know.
Tamori.
Cristante. Yeah.
Owen Hargreaves of the past could have been playing for Canada, but it wasn't as hot as it was now because
they weren't in anything.
Canada.
Yeah, they weren't in anything. But imagine they were actually in these World Cups. You think, maybe these players would actually be like, you know what? I might not actually get a chance till I'm, a little bit older with England, let's say, like for Tamori.
Yeah.
You know what? Canada's got a good team. Maybe I'll go there. And he'll be one of the best players on the team, and he'll be loved here.
Yeah, exactly. The realistic goal for Canada is like, obviously you would love to see them make it out of the group.
Yeah.
But the realistic goal is to just go there, show them what you are made of. Obviously don't get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Do not get embarrassed. Put in a couple goals. They score one goal, Canada.
Oh, no, yeah.
All those countries are going to go crazy. Everyone's going to go crazy. And, like, that motivation will spur them on to do something.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
And I think, like, that should be the expectation. Obviously, have high expectations. Always good in life to have high expectations. But, like, take it slow. Mm-hmm. This is your first World Cup. All these guys are young kids, still learning, still whatever. Imagine in 4 years what Davies is going to be like. Imagine in 4 years what Jonathan David is going to be like. Buchanan, Richie, all these guys. Like they're going to be their center mid on Porto. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The center mid on Porto. Number 7 on Canada.
I don't know. I'm going to murder if I can.
I was going to say, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I will butcher that name, and I don't want to do that. But look at him.
Yeah.
He's young. He's good. He's playing on a great team that will develop him into a better player.
If he gets the opportunity in the future, like if Porto sells a couple players and he gets that chance to start games and get that experience, that'll be phenomenal.
Who's to say he isn't even one of those guys that he gets sold to another team and he grows there? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
you never know.
There's a lot of opportunities for Canada, and this is just the beginning of it all. And
I think it's going to get so much bigger.
100%.
And Canadian soccer is going to get so much better.
And that's the thing. Like, as much as I want Canada, like, it would be great if they won the World Cup or made it far, whatever. But I think like you have to remain humble with it.
Oh, obviously.
Keep the expectations like nothing too crazy because that's just.
Hey, you know what? We made it here.
Yeah.
Now let's just have fun.
You get that goal, buddy. You celebrate it like you just won the World Cup. That's all that matters.
Because enjoy Canada just has to enjoy every moment of that World Cup.
Yeah.
Because going forward, I do see us making them obviously.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like this is just the first step.
This is just the beginning. You got to just enjoy every moment of it because it's 4 years away, and you don't know how long you're going to be in it.
These guys that are making it to the World Cup right now for Canada, I don't think anyone realizes, like, okay, for growing up for you and for me, I'll speak on behalf of both of us. Our idols, looking up to them, we never met them, we never saw them, we couldn't watch them live. It was scarce that they came to Canada.
Yeah.
Like I loved Totti growing up. That was my idol. His idol was Del Piero.
Yeah.
you couldn't see these guys. Now growing up though, like I look at like my nephew. My nephew wanted to go to the Canada game.
Yeah.
He was all excited, like, oh my God, Zio, like, Canada might make the World Cup, and he's getting amped about it.
We used to like joke about like
Canada
soccer because
you go to the soccer center and you see that one picture of the guy with the Canada flag shaved in his head. It's like, when was that? This guy's a joke.
That's what I mean. Like we were like growing up, we never were like really like soccer wasn't big in Canada.
Yeah, it was
like,
always hockey.
You
hockey,
see the development
hockey.
now. Like look at from when we were playing to compare to now.
Yeah.
Now no one even plays with like clubs around like Woodbridge or Climber or whatever anymore. Now it's all like they go to all these academies.
I was gonna say there's actually like a developing
academy. There's a sporting academy. There's all these other academies, and you have and over there you bring your kids there or whoever. You'll get opportunity as long as you have skill. Like they'll develop you, and as long as you're willing to learn, like you can get good opportunities.
In Canada,
within that.
Before it
wasn't.
Like, if
it
you
didn't have that
to make it to go on those academy teams, you actually had to be something extremely special.
Yeah.
Or you had to have like money in your pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like playing at like the club level, like Woodbridge, Kleinberg, whatever. Don't get me wrong, you played some competitive soccer and like it was fun and stuff like that, but it doesn't compare to like how it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Growing up, always wanted to be a soccer player and stuff like that. Like reality always set in. Like it was very difficult. It wasn't recognized here. Like no one would take a chance on North American players. Like there was this big like golfing class in general. And my hat goes off to guys like Alphonso Davies who could have played for another team internationally, sorry. And probably, honestly, he would 100% be a star. Like 100%. But he decided to stick it out. My hat goes off to like Jonathan David.
I love him.
You know what I mean? Like those guys. And now, like you look, and there's kids looking up to that, up to these players, and that's a really it's a beautiful thing to see. Yeah. It honestly is that your hero now is more of a local hero, not this international guy that you have to learn or like
It gives you like hope too because you see what these Canadians are doing. Like back then, like it was like as a kid playing the game, and even though you're moving up, like you always look and you're like, you don't see anybody Canadian playing in like Europe or anything back then. So it was like, where do Canadians go nowhere?
Yeah, and
now you see these Canadians playing everywhere, and they're proud to be Canadian. Like they're choosing to be Canadian. They want to represent them, and like that's huge.
I remember growing up. I didn't live in Woodbridge, and if you know like the demographic, Woodbridge is very like Italian.
Just outside,
So where I grew up originally, I was in Bolton. At that point, I was like developing and stuff like that. And if you played soccer, you were kind of like made fun of. Because it was like, oh, you're an Italian, you're a WAP, you're this, whatever. Like, only Italians want to play soccer. And it's like, oh, okay. So, like, no one around me actually cared for it.
Yeah.
Now, you go anywhere in Canada, anywhere in Ontario, you could speak to them about soccer, and they understand it. They know what you're saying.
They can have a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas back then, it was just seen as like, oh, yeah, you're European, you're Italian, or you're Portuguese. That's why you like the sport.
Yeah.
Now, it's like anyone likes it.
Yeah,
Everyone likes it. It's nice. So, I mean, I think that kind of on that note we'll conclude.
I think that's it for today's little special episode we did. We just wanted to go through. I know with these with the draw that happened on Friday, just kind of go through what our predictions, what our thoughts about it are, and obviously with the World Cup being later on in the year, like throughout the time until then, we're always gonna have maybe these little special episodes, kind of talk about after the teams qualify, if our predictions change or anything or stuff like that going up into the World Cup, because that's going to be huge this year, and I honestly am so excited for it.
Oh, 100%.
I cannot wait for a winter World Cup. I can't wait.
Hey, listen, again, in Canada, they will still celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be on King Street.
Joey,
all you bottle service girls at Early Mercy, get ready.
If Canada wins one game,
I'm
building an igloo in front of my house.
I'm going to Nunavut, and I'm going to celebrate with an Inukshuk.
I'm going to go on top of it. I'm going to blow my vuvuzela.
With no shirt on.
Oh, obviously. With a painted on Canada jersey.
No, it's definitely something that it's going to be really fun and exciting to see. And now that Italy isn't in it, I don't have to split my heart in two ways, and Alex doesn't either. We could actually devote it to one team.
And honestly, it still hurts and it still sucks about Italy.
But it's a really nice Band-Aid.
But I'm kind of happy it happened this way, especially for like Canada's first World Cup. We can actually experience it, and all of our like focus and who we cheer for is going to be with that one team.
Funny, actually. Before,
you know what I mean?
Last little thing, and then we'll wrap it up. Some guy I was speaking to the other day. Well, not the other day. My other days ranged for a long time. But he was saying, imagine if Portugal also didn't qualify for the World Cup, and it was Italy and Portugal.
They were both
all
out.
of Toronto, all of Woodbridge, all of Ontario, I think, would have been going crazy and banded together to go crazy for Canada.
Yeah. They would have came together. That's what would have brought everybody, the Italians and Portuguese together. Canada.
And the worst part is, all the Italians and the Portuguese would still wear Italy and Portugal jerseys.
But they're the red ones. They would wear just like a white one. They put like a red scarf on it.
Like they'll band together, and then they'll throw the picture on Instagram and say countries going together for one goal.
With the handshake emoji.
It's like you'll see everyone banding together.
Yeah,
it would have been really nice. But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. And congratulations, Portugal.
We get to see Canada in the World Cup.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I want to get my jersey signed by Richie, but still waiting.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, Richie.
My dad will message you soon.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a comment. And yeah, that's about it, guys. See you next time.
See you later, guys. 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 See you later, guys.